Buongiorno, hello. I was gonna say like a list of ways to say hello, but I totally forgot. Anyway, my name is Natalia Hopkins. How are you guys? I've missed you. Damn, I haven't made a video in over a month, and that is not okay, and I am so sorry. I apologize in advance if I cough, sniffle, sneeze, make weird noises, any other random stuff. Because on my college campus, there has been a sickness that's been going around, and I got caught with it. So last week, I was maybe slightly kind of really on my deathbed. I'm getting better, slowly but surely. And so yeah. Also, this past weekend, someone asked me how I make my YouTube videos. They thought that this was some big ordeal, as in I like have an intense camera, lighting, a whole big shindig. And honestly, for anyone who's interested, I sit on my bed in front of my laptop and I talk to a camera. I'm in my room by myself. It really isn't anything. I just do this because I enjoy it. I love making people laugh, and it's something to do. Like, so why not? Today, we are talking about the type of people we see at the airport. Yes, airport. Just gotta love them. Really do. So for the first type of person that we see at the airport is the self-important businessman. He is the type of dude who is strolling down the terminal and he's like, "Hey, hello, yeah, hi, I'm just yelling into my phone to make sure everyone knows what I'm talking about and that this call is really important, even though it's not." He's also the type of person when the flight attendant is asking everyone to turn off their cell phones and just put away electronics, which most of the time I just put on airplane mode or like hide my 3DS like under the blanket and be like, meh. Cause yo, you gotta, Pokemon's Pokemon. You always gotta play Pokemon. Sorry, flight attendant. He is the type of dude who is like, "Yeah, sorry ma'am, but you gotta hold on like 5 more minutes. I gotta finish this call and make sure everyone in first class and all the way back to row 30 can hear what I'm saying." And then the flight attendant's always like, "Excuse me, sir? No. I don't care who you are. You need to turn your cell phone off." And then everyone's like, "Oh!" And I'm just like, huh. This next one is the unaccompanied minor. Yo, when I was little, I always wanted to be this kid because I thought they were so cool. And my dad's a pilot, so I got to fly a lot. It wasn't until I was, I think, 10, I finally flew by myself. And that was to my grandparents' farm, which, yo, I was like stoked about. I was like, yes! These badass kids are probably sitting in front of McDonald's on their iPad or their iPhone. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, who are you gonna call? The boyfriend that you've been with or girlfriend that you've been with for like 2 hours? The next 24 hours you're gonna break up with? Yeah, I didn't think so. I just miss the days when it was like classic Game Boy. I don't know why Pokemon's on my mind so much, but it is, and it's a rad game. So anyone who hasn't played it, they really should. It's pretty cool. The next person, or persons, plural, people, family, anybody, are the people who haven't gone through security yet, but they're late. Yes, sir, I don't care that your plane takes off in 15 minutes. I've been waiting in line in security. You're gonna have to wait your ass too. Sorry you're in a rush. I realize that you didn't get your shit together this morning, but that's not my problem. Just gonna have to wait in line like everybody else. And then there are the people who literally rolled out of bed and are still in their pajamas. Everybody else got themselves together this morning. You can put like a little bit of effort in. At least take a shower before you come to the airport so you don't have to be that smelly dude or girl, person, animal, I don't care. Smell nice when you come to the airport because I don't want to have to sit next to you. Nobody does. It just makes that like 4-hour plane ride I'm about to have that much worse. And then there's the really little kids that are a pain in the butt. These are the type of kids throwing temper tantrum, screaming their heads off, and making a mess of everything and ruining everybody's lives. Don't have a kid like that. Don't be that kid. Laying on the ground, screaming their head off. Everyone's like looking at them and the mother. Are you not gonna do something about this demon child? Yo, if you're not gonna do something about your kid, I wanna do something about your kid. But I may get in trouble for that, so I'm not going to. However, if I could, I would. Or they're just so unimpressed with airport life that they're sleeping on the luggage while the parents are pulling it. They're just laying on top of it, just straight chilling. And I'm like, yo, you do you, bruh. You do you. Everybody, if you haven't encountered this in your airport life yet, you most certainly will, is a woman who is unprepared for security. She is wearing like 40 pounds of jewelry, of course, like strappy high heels that take about 10 hours to unlace. She's just making life harder for herself and everybody else in the security line. She takes about 3 decades to get all her stuff off, and then when she walks through, she gets called back because, of course, she's the one who forgot to put her laptop in its separate tray. It's like, good, because I didn't need to catch my flight. No. It's totally okay, you just take your sweet ass time. And then there's always a sports team around somewhere. I was part of a volleyball team, going to some badass tournament thing across the country, and everyone's like, woo, as you walk by and like clapping and shit. I don't know if, actually, I never had been clapped to. Everyone can theorize, right? Everybody has a dream. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way. Woo! Sorry, that just came to my head. And I have to jam out. There's a person who never knows if food will ever be available again. They got the snacks, the goodies, the backup goodies, the backups of the backup goodies. I ran out of fingers. But anyway, they just have a shit ton of food with them. Then there's the family or the person who are like, are you dead or are you just delayed? Who are sitting on the chairs with blankets over them and they're just hiding away from the world and they're like, leave me alone. I'm done. I got like 10 hours before my next flight. Yo, that was me. I was trying to get home to Florida before October break, and I go on standby. I couldn't make it on my first flight. I didn't even sleep that night. I just went to like a little corner in the chairs, and a little sunlight was shining on it, and I was like, oh, thank God. Like, it's gonna be okay. I just put my hood over my face and I was just like, I'm done with the world, leave me alone. Took an awesome nap. Pretty sure that nap saved my life. Old couples who are just strolling in the airport, probably coming back or heading to see their grandkids. I just love them. Leave them alone. They've done no harm to you. Such good people. And the baby. They'll most likely scream its head off the entire flight and will convince you that you never want to be a mother or father ever again. The conversationalist. The person who you will pay for them to stop talking. I was coming home from somewhere. This woman, I honestly had my eyes closed, hood up, headphones in, and she was like, hey, psst, yeah, you, shh, hi. And I was like, yeah? She's like, so what's your favorite color? And I was like, oh my God. No, I am not having this right now. Like, why can't you just let me nap? Just let me do my thing, woman. But of course, good Lord. And it's always the one that has the most dramatic life stories. And not that I'm not for helping people in their problems and just giving them a little, like, godly advice. Be like, yo, Jesus loves you, don't worry, he got you. But when it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, or you only slept for like 2 hours that day, let Jesus handle your problems. Not me right now. So I found her entire life story, and also about her like 12 cats. And then there's the celebrity, the person who thinks they're all that, thinks they're a hotshot and everybody knows who they are, and has someone carrying their purse for them. Like, don't you know who I am? I was an extra in one movie like 10 years ago when I was little. So obviously, I know you want my autograph. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are so rad. And honestly, I love you guys. I think you all are so cool. And everyone who comes up to me and just like, yo, your videos. I'm like, yo, you watch my videos. I'm like, that's so cool. But on a quick side note, if anybody's interested, but at this point you really don't have a choice, we put up Christmas decorations, my roommate and I, and they're pretty awesome. So, we already had these lights. They have been up for a while. However, we put up a Christmas tree, which is so cool. Yo, we love Christmas. This is my wall, for anybody who cares. And that's our Christmas tree. Isn't it so pretty? It's so pretty. That's our Christmas tree. And fantastic. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. Live life with some good vibes, and hope you have a rad day.